Happy Free to Be Friday. I am sharing the updates, right? Most of all, I'm sharing the message of what is it that you're liberating or have become liberated from. I want to pick up on my story, right? So Sunday, I was crying and grieving about some things. And on Wednesday, I was sharing that as I was doing my homework, I noticed that one of the things that I read about said that grieving is an entry point. So, what I am experiencing, what I've experienced since that realization and, continuing to read and experience life is that ultimately I have liberated myself from energetically from holding and what do you call that? Like getting other people's energy. And that was the weight I was feeling on Sunday. So the things that I learned from my homework to embody, or home play as it's called, on Wednesday and Thursday have helped me to be more aware of my energy and to protect it and to keep it clear so it's just my energy and I'm not tacking on the energy of the other people, not even my own children that live in my house, and I'm free from that. That is huge because I'm an empath, and I don't know if for those of you who are empaths, what happens is you are, unless you know how to clear and protect your energy, you're pretty much penetrable. That means anyone that passes you, you can take on their energy and it will become part of yours and sometimes overtake yours depending on the weight of it and your ability to clear and release energy. So this is it is a practice, right? So you know how it is, like when you're taking a class, you're doing your homework, right? You're actually embodying the work. So I'm going to keep doing these videos to be accountable, so that I'm doing them really for me, to watch myself and see, like, am I protecting my energy? Am I keeping my energy clear? And also to make sure that I'm constantly in the practice. So here we are. For those of you who may be just scrolling and found me today, my name is Cordelia Gaffar. I'm the Ultimate Joy Goddess, inviting you to choose joy and pleasure in every moment so that you actually enjoy your life. And I am also currently on day, what are we? It's November 1st, so day 32 of my 52-day countdown to the publishing of this book. So 4 years ago on November 20th, I published the book Detached Love. And on November 20th, I'm going to reveal something else that I did that day. But this book, Detached Love, basically encapsulates my process of creating sustainable practices of self-nurturing. And in this 52-day countdown, I'm sharing the evolution of those self-nurturing practices. Currently, they include now practices as a somatic movement facilitator. I got that certification in 2023, and I've also simultaneously been studying Tantra and somatic sexology. So I'm currently in school learning somatic sexology. I'm in the bottom level right now, um, where we get to learn the embodiment practices and everything. And I'm adding them to my self-nurturing practices, um, and I'm documenting it in these videos and sharing that as part of my countdown. So sometimes I have meltdowns, and sometimes I have revelations, and sometimes I have celebrations. So I think this one is more of the revelation and celebration that I'm sharing today. And so this is also my Free to Be Friday message. And I'm so curious of what it is that you're hearing in my message today, what you've witnessed in yourself, and yeah, your thoughts in general. Are you free? Are you allowing yourself to be free to create sustainable practices of self-nurturing? And if you could do that, what would that mean for you? Spoiler alert. So if you get my book, I'm encouraging, and I'm not encouraging. I'm not doing this to sell books, but if you want to buy the book, you can. In the book, it tells a little bit of my story, and part of my story is being dedicated to finding my joy within a very traumatic space. And I want women to know that you can do that, because I did it. You are never a victim. You don't have to be a victim. You can choose to pick something to focus on. And I'm not going to say be your own hero, but at least attend to your needs. And so my choice to create sustainable practices of self-nurturing came halfway through my marriage, when I realized I was married to someone who was not capable of loving me as I required. And so I decided to do that for myself. And in 2017, I called that detached love. I focused on love, the pure frequency of love, but detached from humans in my life. In particular, my spouse at the time, who was incapable of actually fully being the person that I required. And through that practice, after about 5 years, I found that actually I was nurturing myself out of my relationship. And and then within another 4 years, finally ended that relationship. And so when I ended that relationship, I chose to find even deeper ways to nurture myself. And that landed me in Tantra school and somatic movement, and now somatic sexology. And now I'm sharing all of that with you. And so I'm feeling, with every new practice of self-nurturing that I take on, that I am more free to be. So that's my story, and I'm really interested to seeing what your thoughts are, and what resonates most with you with what I shared. All right, be free.